bring something to the president that he can use against his political opponents, whoever they are, whether it's made up, whether it's based in reality, that he's essentially opened a market for this stuff and has said that U.S. policy is on the line. Will other countries respond to that?
That's exactly what he's doing. He's putting out an open for business sign on the Oval Office, and he's in the business of trying to traffic in bogus dirt on his opponents at the expense of our national security and our national interests.
So if he is going to be impeached by that, very few people believe that he will be removed from office for that, so which means that he'll essentially be censured, and he'll be one of only 3 American presidents who's ever been impeached. But if he continues to do it, and if Republicans in the Senate continue to believe that he should stay in office while he does that sort of thing, what I want to know is there a way that we, the public, we the people, can harden ourselves as a target so that whatever the president is willing to do to our democracy and do to our country, inviting other countries to do what he's inviting them to do, is there a way that we can be resilient against that?
Yes. I mean, first of all, we have to vote. We have to participate in this process with all of our energy and all of our conviction, because it's not just an election that's at stake. I deeply, truly believe that the future and stability of our democracy is at stake. If we have 4 more years of a president that's basically putting us on the auction block for the highest bidder, you know, who's prepared to do what he wants for his personal, political, or financial gain, then that's not a country we're going to recognize.
Well, voting out elected officials who don't hold them to account is a good idea. I'm worried, given the electoral map of the country, that it won't work, that the Republican-controlled Senate will still be the Republican-controlled Senate. I think I'm worried about the way that we, the public, were targeted in 2016. You know, like, I worry about what our government did or didn't do, but I worry about the way that we, the people, were targeted, and we're soft targets, and we're swayed.
Well, we're absolutely soft targets, and one of the very important messages I'm trying to convey in Tough Love is that our domestic political divisions are in fact at the moment our greatest national security vulnerability. The Russians figured that out. They figured out that if they can pit people against each other on both sides of every divisive issue, whether it's race or immigration or guns or gay rights, if they can exploit those fissures which already exist and exacerbate them and cause us to question one another's loyalty and decency as Americans, then they don't have to fire a bullet to take us down. That's the risk we face. And so when you ask about resiliency, it's not just about voting, it's about being informed and educated. It's first and foremost about the American people understanding that our adversaries are trying to exploit these divisions, and that we, because we created these divisions amongst ourselves, have the ability to rectify them. The only good news about this is it's a problem of our own making, and therefore it's a problem we can solve if we're willing to listen to one another, to understand one another, and to change our system in ways that isolates the extremes and empowers the more moderates among us.
We're willing